I have Matched, which is a new release. If you haven't read this, you really should. It's great. And I think, yeah, I've already posted my review of this on the blog. Pretty sure I did. Don't quote me on that. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Revolution. This copy is actually signed by Jennifer Donnelly. It's really good. Yeah, here, she signed it for me. To Kate, turn the key. For Kate, turn the key, Jennifer Donnelly. So, I got this one, when I went to her signing at Books and Company. That was really cool. I have a copy of Elixir by Hilary Duff. Really good book. I know some people are worried just because of the celebrity type thing, you know, with celebrities writing books, but I personally really enjoyed it. So I don't know, if I were you, I would pick up a copy or get it from the library, but I thought she did pretty well. And the woman who, Elise Allen, who helped Hilary Duff write the book, she's actually coming out with her own book in 2011, Populazi, and I'm curious to pick that one up and see how it compares to Elixir, because I know a lot of people think that Hilary Duff probably didn't write Elixir, but I don't know, I like to have faith that she did. So let's see, I have Tribute by Nora Roberts, which I have not read. I have Bright Young Things by Anna Godberson. Definitely pick up this book and the Lux series. It's so good. Please read it. Paranormancy, which I also really loved, by Kirsten Waite. Fashion Lowe's Book of Dares. This is probably the most recent book I've read since before moving in. So I'm really behind on reading right now. It's not good. I have Jane, which was also a great read. I love Jane Eyre. It's probably one of my favorite classic novels. And I'm not really a huge fan of classics, so that's saying a lot. But Jane Eyre is great, and if you haven't read it, you should. And then definitely read April Lindner's retelling of Jane Eyre, the modern retelling. Let's see. I have Pink Carnation, Black Tulip, and Emerald Ring, and this is part of Lauren Willig's Secret History of the Pink Carnation series. So this is a really good one. This is my first Harry Potter book. It's the only one that I have in softcover, which kind of bothers me because I like my books to match. And I was talking to Katie at Call Me Crazy about this, and we both have a problem with if our books don't match. So a little OCD, I guess, for me, but you know, it matters. It does. It matters how it looks on the shelf. So, and speaking of Jane Eyre, this is my well-loved copy of Jane Eyre. And then I also have Laurie Halse Anderson Fever, which is actually a library discard that I picked up over the summer at that same sale that I got books for like $3. So, let's see. This is the bottom shelf. Alright. Because of Jen and Anna of, Anna Reads and Jen at Makeshift Bookmark, I decided to reread Megan McCafferty's Jessica Darling series, because I think I read Sloppy First and Second Helpings, these two right here. I read these probably when I was in middle school, high school, really loved them. And then once I got off to college, I think Charmed Thirds and Fourth Comings came out. And so, you know, college, you never really have time to read unless it's for your classes. So, never got around to reading these two, and I still need to read them. I still haven't read them, which is really bad, because I should. And then I also need to eventually get a copy of Perfect Fists, which is the final book in the series. So I'm curious to see how everything turns out. And if you're looking for a great young adult read, definitely pick up these books. Jessica Darling is really easy to relate to, and the books are just hilarious. And for me personally, like looking back at trying to read these when I was younger, things kind of just go over your head that you don't, that you didn't understand because you're just like too naive or whatever. And now I read them, I'm like, oh, okay, I understand now what they're saying. So moving on from those, Nora Roberts, Irish Born. This is actually a trilogy, which I bought at a library sale, and I haven't read it yet. I really need to. I have less than 40 unread books right now, but I would really like to change that. Sarah Vowell, Assassination Vacation. This is actually a non-fiction book, but it's good. I think I read most of it as a audiobook because I was doing an internship and my teacher wanted me to write the same way like Sarah Vowell would, which she's like a humorous take on things about history. Let's see, A Reliable Wife, which I reviewed this on the blog, so you should read my review if you haven't. It surprised me. I wasn't sure what to expect with this book, but I really liked it, and my review will tell you more about that. Moving along here. Look, I'm getting better at this. Alright, Nora Roberts. I will continue to praise this series because it's really good. And the 4th book was published in November, which is Happy Ever After. Awesome book. But there's 4, and it's the Bride Quartet trilogy, and they're about 4 friends, each who have a different part in the business, and it goes through, like, their life lessons and love and everything. So they're romance novels, but they're also about friendship, too, which, if you don't like the typical romance novel, you might enjoy these more, I think. Summer at Tiffany. This is also a nonfiction, but really great. I love anything Audrey Hepburn and Tiffany's. Not that I can really afford Tiffany's, but I like the idea of it. I do have one necklace, but that's for my 21st. But this book is great because it takes you back during the time period. I think it's like the 1940s, and so it's a memoir about a girl who worked at Tiffany's. Let's see, Sandra Golland. I love her. She's such a good author. This is the Josephine Bonaparte trilogy, which is really awesome. And basically, it's diary entries for Josephine, wife of Napoleon Bonaparte. So, let's see. I'm getting my light again. It's not good. Okay. Whiteacre, Meridon, and The Favored Child. Philippa Gregory. Love this series. For those of you who have been reviewing Forbidden, I'm not sure who it's by, and I haven't read it myself, but you might want to try out this series because it also deals with the same topics that Forbidden does. So you might like this, I'm not sure, but I just thought I'd point that out. Let's see. A Northern Light, which is also signed by Jennifer Donnelly. I'll show you this one too. Let's see. Yep. So she signed that one. For Kate, A Bright and Shining Light. So it was so good to meet her. That was one of the first author signs I went to, and I really loved it. She was just so easy to talk to, and there actually weren't a lot of people there, so you didn't really have to fight the crowds to talk to her either, which was kind of nice. I think because it was on a Friday night. Let's see. Pretty Little Liars series. I love these books. I love the show. January 3rd, it's coming back on. It's going to be awesome. Let's see. I have the first book, which is Pretty Little Liars. Perfect. I love the covers, too. They're just so bright and colorful. Flawless.